Hello, fellow international medical graduates. I have a situation that I want to share with you. Do you feel stuck, not getting any jobs from the NHS, and you just feel frustrated because you spend a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of money into this long and exhausting journey, and finally you have obtained your GMC registration, but still you're applying for jobs, hundreds of jobs, two hundreds of jobs, and you're just not getting any. You're not getting any response. You're not getting any interviews. You're not getting any offers. And it's frustrating. I know how frustrating it is because I was there and I know how it feels. The answer that you always get if you start asking people about how to get out of this situation, you start asking people, you start sharing your problems in Facebook groups, and the answer that you always get is that, okay, you need to improve your NHS profile. You have to tailor your profile to fit every single particular job. And I have two problems with this solution. It's a perfect solution, but I have two problems with this. But how? No one tells you how to do that. How exactly to do that? No one tells you exactly what tools do you need for that. And second, if you're going to apply for hundreds of jobs just to secure one interview, I know it's frustrating, but that's the reality. You have to apply for a lot of jobs just to secure one interview and one offer. How are you going to change your profile? How are you going to change your application like hundreds of times to fit every single job? How are you going to read every single job description for every single job? And you have to tailor and change your profile like hundreds of times. That's not possible. That's not effective, and it's time consuming and it's effort consuming, and it's just not happening. I'm telling you right here, right now, that if you stay tuned, I have the perfect solution for you. Did you know AI can actually do that for you? You don't have to read every single job description. You don't have to apply for every single job. Let AI help you with that. He can apply for you, and it will be perfect application. It's going to be exactly tailored for every single job. Every time you're applying for a job, it's going to give you a different answer that is tailored and perfect for this exact job. It's going to fit the requirements of the job. It's going to fit the criteria of the job. It's going to be exactly what the employers need from you. And that's why your applications will be very unique and very specific for every single job. I'm going to tell you how to do that. 3 simple steps. First step, tell ChatGPT little information about you. When did you graduate? So I graduated from, for example, Cairo University, or a university in India or Pakistan in, for example, 2014 or 15. Then you're going to mention your current job. You don't have to mention any details about your current job. Just tell him that you work as a doctor at this level in this hospital, for example, in Egypt or Pakistan or India or whatever. You're going to tell him about whatever jobs that you have done before, and don't forget about your internship. You were doing jobs in this specialty or doing at this level in this hospital or this place. Even if you haven't done any jobs, you just had your internship, just tell him that. Then it's going to save that information. Or if you have a CV that is ready and done, go copy the CV and you're done. Step 2, you're going to take the job application, the job overview. Go to the website where you're going to apply track jobs or NHS jobs. You just take the job overview, paste it into ChatGPT. Now ChatGPT has all your information, and it has the information that is required for the job. The third step is that ChatGPT is going to blend those information. It's going to blend it together, and it's going to give you an output. Text that it's going to give to you is going to be perfect because it has all your information, and it has the requirements for the job, exactly what the employers need from you, and it's going to give you the perfect output. It's going to impress everyone. So let's go into details. I'm going to tell you how exactly to do that. Okay, so the first thing to do, step 1, you need to log into your ChatGPT. Use the website, any browser that you have. You can search for ChatGPT and then you can log in. So this you're going to see, this is the primary interface, and all you need to do is that you need to start a new chat. We already started a new chat. In the message area, you're going to do is that you have to copy and paste all of your CV. You just go to your CV, whatever CV that you have, you can just go to the file that you already have, and then you just copy, and you're going to copy all, and then you can paste it just like it is. Don't worry about how random it will be in the message area when you get it pasted in ChatGPT. Don't worry about it. It's the language model. It will manage whatever it is. It will manage. So now we just done select all, and then you can just Control C, copy, and then you come here, and then you just tell ChatGPT about your plan. Just tell him what you're going to do. So you just write, I am going to share with you the most important part about my CV, and I want you to store them, and then I want you to use the info that I provided to
tailor the job application form that I am going to use to apply for jobs at the NHS, for example. And now you paste your CV, yes, and then you just press enter. So let's move on to step 2. Step 2 is that you can also tell him about your plan. Now I am going to share the job overview of the job that I want to apply for. Then you just add this, and then you go to whatever website you're going to use. Let's try, for example, Track Jobs. For example, apply for this one. For example, specialist doctor old age. So yes, this is very good example of what ChatGPT can do. So you can see this is a psychiatrist job, like a job in psychiatry, but there are small details here because this one is for old age, for example. So you're going to deal with old patients. So it will involve dealing with old people, and it's going to involve community work and yes, like this memory service, standalone memory service, and older adults, and those older adults have a small home treatment service as part of the team. So you're going to be based mainly in the hospital, but you're also going to visit some like safety homes for older patients. So if we go back to my CV, it doesn't say anything about dealing with older population or older patients. It just doesn't. It doesn't. You can now watch what ChatGPT is going to take this information that I have. I have some experience in psychiatry. He's going to highlight it, and also because one of the job description is dealing with old patients, and also going to visit them at their safety houses, or maybe at even their own homes. Is going to, in the supporting information, it's going to highlight these things that you are interested in doing, that whatever information it's going to highlight this, and it's going to be highlighted for the employers, and that's why your application will be very unique, because you already mentioned what they are looking for. And this is exactly a very good example of what ChatGPT can do. So as I mentioned, we're going to just go here and we start copying from here. Don't forget to copy the job title. It's going to mention some main duties of the job, some information about the organization itself. It's also helpful. It's going to include all of this in your application. It's very tailored, very specific to you, and very specific to this job. Then it mentions some detailed job description, main responsibilities. Then it's going to mention some person specifications, headlines about the essential criteria they require from you, some desirable criteria that they require from you, some skills and knowledge that they want from you. You can just take all this information and in here, copy, and you just paste it. Okay, now we come back to ChatGPT, and in the message part, you're going to again mention your plan, what you're going to do. So right now I'm going to share with you the job overview of the job that I'm going to apply for, and then you just paste what you already copied, the job overview that you already copied. Just paste it, and don't worry how random it looks. It doesn't matter. He's going to take care of that for you. You don't have to worry about anything. So now you just enter. ChatGPT now has your information, and also it has stored the information about the job, whatever they're looking for, whatever they need from you. Now he has the whole information. This is the end of step 2. Okay, now we're moving on to step 3. Step 3, as I mentioned, this is the job advertisement. You're going to apply now, and then I already push that button, and now we're going to apply for this job. This is the profile, the application form that you need to fill. I think you're all familiar with this. So the most important questions are always the supporting information. All this information you can fill by yourself. Even ChatGPT can help you with that. I can make another video with that, but the supporting information is the most important part. For example, let's come here. Management and leadership experience, team working. Also this you can also I'm going to use ChatGPT for those two, but the supporting information, this one is the most important one. Here you can see even the job is telling you that you need to read the personal specifications, the criteria, the essential criteria, the desired criteria. You need to read them very well, and then you can reflect on them. You can highlight whatever experience and skills you have that match with this specific application. But actually now you don't have to do that. ChatGPT has all your information, and it has all the requirements that's needed from you. So what you need to do is that you just have to copy this part that tells ChatGPT what exactly you need, and now you just come here and you start tell him about your plan again. This is step 3. Now I am going to share with you parts of the job application form that I need you to help me fill. What is needed for this part? Paste what is needed from this part, and now you just enter. ChatGPT is generating, and here is the magic. Now he's taking all your information that's very specific for you, and now it tailored that one. It highlighted whatever you have, whatever experience you have, whatever experience is needed for this job, whatever skills is needed for this particular job, and now it just tailored it, made it very specific to this job, and gave you this text that you can just copy and paste it in the supporting information part. So here you can see it mentions your qualifications. It took from the essential criteria, now it's mentioning it, and you see essential experience. It's taking parts of your CV, and now it's highlighting it and reflecting in the essential experience. You see desirable criteria also mentioned, exceptional interpersonal communication skills, that is all needed. It needs to be highlighted, and why I am interested, and it even mentions the employer name. It's already mentioned here, so they will know that you put all the effort, put all the time into making this application. It's not just random, it's not just copy paste from another application. It's very, very specific to this. See this part that I asked ChatGPT to highlight: my interest in delivering care in homes and safety homes. That shows the employers that I have I'm willing to even leave the hospital where I work, and if it's necessary, I'm going to deliver care and service to all people, even at their homes or at safety homes. This is one of the requirements of the job, one of the job description, and now you're telling the employers that you are willing for that, you are even interested in that. So if you add this to your application, how interesting, how resonating, how relative you're going to sound, and that's why your application is very unique. Now you can see that this is exactly what the employer needs to hear from you. This is exactly what they need to see in the application that you submit. So all you have to do is that you can just start from here, copy it and paste it. And here you go. You have your supporting information that highlights exactly what they need from you. You can just save and go on. You are basically telling them that I hear you, I know exactly what you need, and I am the perfect fit for you. I'm the perfect one for you. Just choose me because I'm perfect for you. I also want to show you some examples of how ChatGPT can really help you tailor whatever job you're going to apply for. So for example, this job. This is a senior clinical fellow in palliative medicine. Do I have any experience? Did I do any work in palliative medicine before? No, I haven't. Absolutely not. I have not done any palliative medicine job in my life. But let's see how ChatGPT manipulated that, went around that, just took information from my CV that I provided, the same CV that I provided. I didn't change anything, and it just twisted it and made it very appealing for a job in palliative medicine. It was genius what it did. You can see here, and here is the genius part. You see this part, integration of mental health and palliative care. So ChatGPT now knows that I come from a psychiatric background, and it twisted that information and made it very appealing and very suitable and very fit to do work in palliative care. You see, with a background in psychiatry, I possess a unique perspective of the intersection of mental health and palliative care. I don't think I would have thought about that when I'm applying for that kind of a job. Even when I started applying for this job, I thought that I'm never going to get this job. I'm never going to be considered for this job because I have no experience in palliative care. I did not do any work in palliative care before. But now you see what ChatGPT did. It just highlighted whatever you have, uh, whatever information that you provided, whatever that can be highlighted in your CV that can work in palliative care, even if you haven't done anything. You see, very valuable in understanding and addressing the emotional and psychological needs of patients and families during challenging times. So maybe you didn't do any palliative care work, but still you have this background that is going to help you, that is going to give you a unique perspective that will make you unique for this job. This is genius. So what I'm saying is that even if you haven't done any work in the job that you are applying for, and you think absolutely you can't get this job, just don't lose hope and just use ChatGPT, and he's going to help you. This is also another part that's very important in the application form, and the employers take a great interest in. So you need to fill it. So you're also going to ask ChatGPT in the same way to fill it and assist you in filling it. So let's do the same. You can just take the headline and the explanation of what you need exactly, and even this part is mentioned, maximum of 100 words. So it's going to take care of that. It's going to give you an answer that's within maximum of 100 words. Copy and then paste. Now it's pasted here, and then you just click enter and watch it generate. It generated some entities. You need 7 to 8 entities. 6 is also okay, 5 is also okay. It doesn't need any intervention from you. You can just copy paste it, or you can edit some parts. This is going to impress any employer that you're going to apply for. And this is very suitable for this specific job. You can see. And this is the next part. Maybe this part is more than 100 words. You can also ask him to make it a little shorter. This is the brief experience, the description of proficiency. You can see just brief description of how proficient you can be, and areas of development, further development in advanced psychotherapy techniques. This is the areas that you need more support with, and it's very, very impressive. Even this part is impressive. So you can just copy and paste again. Copy this part, paste it here, copy that other part, paste it there, copy this part one by one, and you just paste it there. Okay, so now question is, you may be asking, do I have to do this for every job? It's still not effective. It's not very easy. It will take a lot of time. Actually, you don't have to. Just make sure that you stay in the same thread. This is the thread that ChatGPT is storing all your information in. So stay in the same thread. And after you finish from job 1, you can just type, okay, job number 2, and then overview, and go to job number 2, whatever it is, and copy the job overview in the same style, and copy paste, and ChatGPT will automatically regenerate. But it will give you a completely different answer based on whatever job overview that you apply for this time. It will completely regenerate another answer, completely different, completely suitable for the job number 2, and you don't have to change anything. You just take it, and that's it. After you finish with job 2, you can also apply for job 3. So you just pay some time and some effort in job 1, and after that next jobs will be extremely easy. Okay, so now we're done with the most important parts. Whatever other parts you need help with, you can just directly message me. I'm going to help you with whatever you need. I'm pretty sure that ChatGPT can also help you in those. So whatever you need, you can just leave it in the comments, and I'm going to answer you, or you can just direct message me.
So what's next? You secured an interview, and I know you will. But now you have an interview that you have to prepare for. Does AI have the ability to help you with that? I mean, prepare for the interview? Absolutely yes. Yes, it is true. So this is the subject for next video. Stay tuned, and I will let you know of the perfect method on how to prepare for the interview using AI. Thank you.